Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cubic here and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. And today guys, we are playing Feed the Beast Infinity. This is our third episode and guys, I've been doing a little bit of work here. So I installed a bunch of sprinklers along here. They don't have any bone meal or anything in them, but just to try and help grow some of this wheat. I also have a water tank here, and underneath the water tank, I wonder if there's a way to get into here. Let's go around. There's a way to get underneath here, but I do have all these temperate flue ducts. That sounded weird. Flue ducts running throughout the underneath everything, but let's see if I can find it. I created a aqueous accumulator. Yes, right here. And what this aqueous accumulator does is this. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Targeting water here, and I don't think I placed that back right. We gotta get up here. See. Yeah, it's not working right anymore. I messed it up, guys. Let me put that there, and take a bucket. There we go. So now the aqueous accumulator, because there's an infinite water source here, it's just constantly taking from that infinite water source, and it's filling up these tanks along here and going throughout to power all of our sprinklers. So probably a lot of you guys are asking, what is the purpose of this? There's no, what have you done here that makes, like, what's necessary here? And I'm going to show you guys exactly what's going on here. So there's a harvester here. We're going to work on getting rid of some of this today, but there's a harvester here that has the emerald upgrade, and the planter as well has the emerald upgrade, and it covers over this entire area and harvests any of these wheat that are fully grown. The reason it's not working real well right now because of all this sludge being in it, which we are going to take care of today, but it immediately goes into this chest, and the reason that I have it directly going into a chest is because sometimes these things tend to get jammed up if they're just going straight into a item duct. So it's always nice to have a chest somewhere around in here. But anytime any wheat goes into here, or any seeds, like we'll see here, and now they're gone. The seeds go into this servo that is whitelisted seeds only. It's not really necessary to have 3 of these. I just did it for display. But redstone control is ignored, whitelist, and it automatically goes back to the planter. Now over here, the wheat automatically goes into this auto workbench, and these auto workbenches, basically once we get rid of all the sludge, all 3 of these are going to fill up with stacks of wheat, and that's going to allow us to have basically an infinite food source that will go to this chest, and this chest will then put anything into this redstone furnace. So like it makes bread goes into this chest, then goes into the redstone furnace. Now then the redstone furnace can either put it into here, or it can either put it into this culinary generator. The reason I am not using this culinary generator right now for anything is because I want to make the 64x culinary generator that I believe I can look at. Yes, but I have to make one of these transfer node, which requires a QED, which requires a lot of ender pearls and obsidian to make. So that's going to be a project for us to eventually do. But today, guys, I wanted to focus on getting ourselves better geared up. So a few things that I want to work on first, and the first thing I want to actually work on is making a leadstone jetpack. And the reason I go leadstone jetpack is because it's just a lot easier. I think it displays power level up here, and it will be really nice up in the left-hand corner. Sorry, I don't think you guys can see my mouse, but it displays up in the left-hand corner, and that will allow us to see how much power we have left. So what we're going to need is some lead, some leadstone thrusters, a leather strap, and leadstone flux capacitor. So let's get together the lead that we need. We have some lead here. I don't think we have, yeah, we don't have any in the smeltery. Do we have any more in any of these chests? Lead. Let's see. There's a little bit of lead here. We can just stick this in the smeltery, and that'll get us, I think, like 4 lead ingots. But we need to make a, let's start out easy here, and let's just make a simple leather strap. So we need 4 leather, sorry, 4 leather and some iron. So do we have any leather? I believe we do. Leather. No, we don't. There is a cow this direction. Yeah, there's one up here. Let's see if we can get some, quickly get some things to gather together, and we will stack up here. And let's see, there's some cows up here, so we'll just knock you off, and yeah, leather goes down there. Knock you off. Let's see, and knock you off. Hopefully we won't die here. And let's go, let's see, we have 4 leather, so that's enough. We can gather the other one that dropped over here. Let's see, let's get up through here. And of course I can't get up through here. And the ultimate goal for this episode, guys, is that we are going to try and gear ourselves up as best we can right now. I'm talking like getting a better sword, getting a a helmet, and right now we just have this steel chest plate that I found in a chest, and that's good for right now, but jetpacks are the way to go. So let's see, let's make the leather strap that we need. I believe it was like this. Yes, leather strap. Let's grab this bit. We never know what we're going to need for leather. And we have too many items. Let's see. Alright, so we've made the leather strap. Let's go ahead and, oops, that's not what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and look in this leadstone flux capacitor. So what we need is some sulfur, which we need to make a pulverizer, I think, to make sulfur. Oops, I don't want to do that. Let's go back. There's sulfur ore or netherrack and a pulverizer. Yeah, we can pulverize things and get a chance of sulfur. Is there any way to make it? No. I don't believe we have a pulverizer up here. No, it's just an extractor. Alright, so we need to make a pulverizer. Let's see. There we go. So, not incredibly difficult to make. We just need to make some tin gears, make a tin gear, and then we can make this basic machine casing. And then we need copper gears, and let's see, flint. Let's get redstone there. Of course, we're running out of inventory space. Let's toss that down. And do we have any flint on us? No. Alright, let's go get some flint. Don't need any redstone on us for right now. We have 1 flint. We have some gravel. Do we have any? Oh, we have plenty of flint here. Alright, let's get 1, 2. And let's see, we'll put 1, 2 and stick that with that. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so we need. Alright, so we've made the flint, we've made this, we need to make a piston. Can we make it? No, we don't have the redstone. Of course, when I put my redstone away, we need it. Let's put the redstone there. We don't need glass panes right now. And then we can make piston. Let's see, throw those out for right now. And then shift click, and that will get us the pulverizer. So now that we have the pulverizer, let's see, will this build up a buffer? Yes. All right, so now we have a pulverizer. Let's see. We have some netherrack. I'm gonna try and we can just pulverize some coal, I think. Let's see if how much, if we can get a piece of sulfur here. Watch it use up all my coal here. Come on. Any sulfur? Just realized we probably should have that like that. Just so that nothing goes anywhere we don't want it to. Come on, give me some sulfur here. How much is this going to take? Am I going to just pulverize all my coal? There we go. There's some sulfur there. Alright, we can just toss this pulverized coal in here. So we got the sulfur that we need. And go back to leadstone. Alright, so sulfur, copper, lead, redstone. Alright, so we should be able to just shift click this. Yes. Alright, so now we made the leadstone flux capacitor. Now we need to make, let's see. Alright, so we need to make these. Oh, that is going to be really fun to make. We need to make some steam dynamos. Which, what do these require? Silver. Okay, I don't think these are too difficult to make, but they're not fun to make. So I think just 2 silver will be fine. And let's see. Oops, not what I was looking for. Make 2 of those. Let's see. Alright, so now we just need a bunch of copper. And we have more copper to give. Let's see, what can we drop? Yes, this dirt right now we don't need. Alright, so we got some copper. I think we can just make 2 steam dynamos. There we go. Alright, yeah, those aren't hard to make. And then we need a pneumatic servo. Make 2 of those. I gotta remember to make 2 of everything right now, guys. Let's see. Copper gear, we need some more copper. Let's see. Yeah, there's some in here. Let's get the copper out. And this shouldn't be too difficult to make, but we do have to charge the jetpack. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use to make that, or charge it, sorry. Let's just focus on making this first. Let's see, I'm not looking at that. We need to make more copper gears. Whoops, made 1 too many. I believe we can stick this back in the smelter and get the... Can we? No. Alright, I'm sure there's something somewhere we can use the copper gear for. Let's just stick that in there. Alright, so... Let's see, we've got that going. I think we just... No, we are missing the lead, I believe. So let's get the lead out of here. And... I don't believe we have enough lead, actually. No, we do have enough lead. Okay. Let's get those 2 out. Anything I'm missing here? I don't believe so. So, let's see. I think we can just make this now. Oops, not what I'm looking for. What am I missing? Copper gears. We need redstone reception coils. Alright, let's get rid of that. And now we should be able to stop clicking on the wrong thing. Let's see, we can only make 1. Why? Oh, we have to make 2, or we have to make more steam dynamos, that's why. More fun. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. Steam dynamo. So we're gonna need a lot more copper, which I don't believe we have a lot more copper to. Let's see, we got 4 ingots there. We've got some copper see. I believe we have like a stash somewhere. Let's see. I don't believe we do. Alright, so we're gonna have to go caving for some copper. We need to get rid of some things. Let's see. Get rid of those. That. I think that's good. We're literally only going to be looking for copper, so it's not a caving trip. Let's see. There's a way to get down through here. So we'll head down here quickly, and of course that'll be blocked off. And then we should be able to make the steam dynamos that we need. So let's head down here. And let's see, copper, easy access copper. Here's some. Of course there'll only be one. Let's see. Where is some copper? There's some right here. Alright, so let's get a few. Let's grab just a little bit more just for safety's sake, but I think we have enough. So let's see. I'll come back and grab those later, I guess. We have too many ore berries anyway. Not until we can automate that process will we ever really go hunting for ore berries. Let's see. Let's get down through here. I will grab these though, because these are valuable. Let's see, what can we get rid of those? Alright, so let's, whoops. Alright, I hit the right thing. Let's get up here and we'll switch these out. Alright, no, I don't want that. Alright, so let's make the steam dynamos that we need. Let's toss the copper in here. We'll get this rest of this copper. I think we'll have enough just to get started here, and then we might have to wait eventually. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Yeah, while that's doing that, let's get the iron out of there. Alright, so for this, let's do steam dynamos. We need to make some more copper. Yeah, I told you guys we need copper gears for something. We need we need some more silver. So let's grab 2 more silver. 1, 2. And we will, let's see, make 2 of those. And let's see, no, we're missing copper. Alright, that's fine. Let's see, we've got 11, 20 copper ingots. That's should be plenty to finish off this jetpack. Alright, let's get this. Come on. There we go. And of course I don't have any inventory space. Alright, so let's make this steam dynamo. We can only make the one, which is fine. Let's see. Leave those in there. Alright, so place that there. And alright, so we need, alright, so we got the copper gears, steam dynamo, make another one. Alright, so we have 2 steam dynamos, and now we need to make 2. Oops, we didn't need to make 2. Alright, that's fine. I'm sure there's something else we can make that with. And we have any lead. Do we have any lead anywhere? My fear is that we don't. Let's see. Nope, no lead. So let's quickly run down to the mines and see if we can find some lead. It seems like the base, like the not the basic resources, but like the resources that like are normally annoying are now coming into. We need them now. So let's get down here and let's see if we can find some lead quickly. I'm not as familiar with at what level ores spawn in this in Infinity, so I might be at the wrong level. Alright, see some toast, and let's see, there's aluminum. Let's just teleport down to the mine. And let's see if there's some lead right here. Let's see any more anywhere. I really don't want to leave with just a little bit. Let's go this way. I didn't realize there were diamonds here. Alright, let's get those diamonds. There's some lead. And more diamonds. Alright, so let's grab this bit. And alright, so we've got that. Let's teleport back up to our base. And we'll, oops, ow. Put the lead in the smeltery and should get, I think, maybe 20. I'm not sure. Let's get the rest of this copper out of here while we're waiting for that. And we can get the rest of that iron out as well. And one more, and then we should get all of the iron out of here. There we go. What are you doing? Get out, get out. Oh, of course you would do that. Thanks, guy. Alright, let's get iron converted over, and we should have 10 lead. I guess I said 20. I guess that was a little bit high on that estimate there, but let's get lead out. And we'll get rid of those bones. We don't need those. And, oops, the lead. And let's see. So, to make these, what am I missing here? Alright, to make a thruster, we need glass. We have a pneumatics. Let's piece this together, actually, and see what we're missing. Alright, steam dynamo. We are missing several things. Okay. Yeah, we are missing a few things. So let's get another copper gear. Alright, so copper gear, and I think we should be able to make another one. There we go. And now let's see. What am I missing now? Probably lead. Oops, not what we're looking at. Give me that one. We probably need more lead, don't we? No. Let's do this like this. Lead strap. There we go. Leadstone jetpack. So this thing isn't charged, and I believe that we can charge it with a generator. I believe this is the case. I'm not sure. Where's just the simple generator? Which isn't too hard to make. It's just annoying to make, if anything. So let's see. We need our satchel, and we need this and this. And then we need to smash down some lead. No, we don't need to smash down. No, we need to smash down tin. Oops. Smash down tin. Cut it into cables, and then we'll make a tin cable. So let's just toss those extra things in there. And then we need to smash down, I think, some iron, 4 iron, I believe, and then put iron plates, tin cable, redstone. I did that wrong, and now RE battery. We need to make, alright, so we need to make not lead, tin, to tin, like that, there we go, and then tin RE battery, and then we need to make a iron furnace, I believe, iron furnace, which we can just use the not lead. Get that. Let's see. Do I have any cobblestone? Yes. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. There. Make a furnace. And generator, iron furnace. Iron furnace there, and then I believe we need 2 more. Yeah, 2 more iron plates. So let's get, or 3 more iron plates, sorry. Let's get 3 iron plates across there, battery, generator. Alright, so I think we can just hook this up like so, and this will have power. Is it maybe because the reactor's not turned on? Activate the reactor. No, it is not. Let's see. Let's deactivate the reactor. How do we generate EU? It's not. Anything there. Maybe with a charge pad. Maybe let me do some research real quick, and then I will be right back to figure out exactly how to charge this. Alright guys, so I am now looking at what we need to make a energetic infuser, which this will allow us to charge our jetpack. So we need to make a transmission coil, machine frame, and a leadstone energy cell. I believe we have one of those already made. So let me see. Leadstone energy cell. I think we're just looking for the energy frame. Yeah, I don't think this is the right one. Let's make the energy frame. And we don't have the necessary redstone. Alright, so oops. Let's get the redstone block. Whoops, not the way I wanted to do it. Make the leadstone energy frame. Then we need to make a few other things. Let's see. Alright, so we need to make some more transmission coils, which I think we just need to make 2, I believe. Let me make sure this is right. Transmission coils. Yes, 2 transmission coils. So let's make those. 1, 2. Alright, so we got the transmission coil. Whoops. Transmission coils. Let's make. We already made a reception coil. Copper gears, and we are missing copper. So just because we are running low on time, guys, let me quickly run down into the mines, and then I will be right back, and we will finish off this jetpack. Alright guys, so I got the copper gears that we need, and we are going to go ahead and make this energetic infuser. So now that we've made that, I guess we can just directly hook it up here and do that. And we can just stick our jetpack in there, and that will charge our jetpack to 25,000 RF, which should be decent amount for us right now. Alright, so now that we've got the jetpack, let's go ahead and put it on here. And we can now fly around, which is pretty cool. We can just fly around here for a little bit. Not a lot of fuel for this, but enough that we can just, go where we need to go. They are a bit slow, which, to be honest, it's one of the costs that comes with a jetpack like this. I believe the other jetpacks that are not the leadstone jetpacks, do have a bit better speed, I should say. But we can now, fly around, go wherever we need to go, do whatever we need to do, guys, that will allow us to fly around here. And I believe, oh, hello, friend. And I believe there is a control, I don't remember what I have it set to, but let's go ahead and enable the hover mode control, which I believe that is in Simply Jetpacks. Let's go all, so many things that are not good. Let's see. Simply Jetpacks, turn on and off. Switch mode is F9. Switch mode, make it button 5 on my mouse. And I think that should allow us to go into hover mode. Yes, which will basically mean that whenever we hover like this, it will just go down to a decent descent unless we press shift, which is a pretty cool thing in my opinion. We can turn that off pretty easily, so that way when we jump we can only have it as our space bar. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it up for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've decided that, oh, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, now I got a jetpack, and I don't believe it. Are my particles maybe not on? Let's see, particles. Oh, I wonder if this gives off a particle. Oh yeah, it does. Sweet. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm going to fly off into the sunset as I end this episode. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and see ya.